Hello, and welcome back. So, my name is Moni, and usually my videos consist of makeup and witches unboxing. Today, I'm going to do something slightly different, just because I thought, why not? I am going to dye my hair. I hope this looks okay. I hope the background isn't too disturbing because it is my bathroom. But yes, I'm going to do a video and I'm just gonna dye my hair. I haven't done one of these just because there's so many hair dyeing tutorials out there and I don't think you guys need another one. Especially I'm not a professional whatsoever. I've been dyeing my hair. Well, I've been box dyeing my hair black since I was 15 up to I was 18. And then when I turned 18, I started messing with bleach and dyeing my hair different colors. I have fried my hair so many times. I have messed and done so many weird experiments with my hair, not knowing if it's going to work, or I've just experimented with my hair a lot. And I'm okay with it. Like, I've burned my hair where it's like breaking into pieces, and I've managed to make it come back to life. And there's been a lot of hits or misses with what I've done with my hair. So today we're gonna be in my bathroom. This little hair's bothering me, but it's part of my fringe that keeps sticking up. But I wanted to dye my hair. I'm kind of tired of this pink, so I was thinking about dyeing my hair either purple and blue or green, like a lime green, with some dark roots, or orange. I don't feel like bleaching my hair right now, at least not just yet, so the orange would kind of win. So I'm gonna try to go from this magenta shade to a orange. My hair is pretty long. I have trimmed it quite a few times. I kind of want to go and get my hair professionally cut and get a nice little bob, but I haven't done that yet. I did have an undercut last year, and that has fully grown out to the length that my hair is right now, and I've actually trimmed it just to give my hair a trim. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and try. This is gonna be an experiment because I haven't done this before. One question I've gotten multiple times by different people, by strangers as well, is how do I get my hair red? Apparently a lot of people try to get their hair red and it's really hard for them, especially if you don't know what you're doing. The easiest way, which I would recommend to anyone trying to get red hair if you're a brunette, would be to use the Loreal Hi-colors. There's reds, and I've used the reds many times, and I don't have to bleach my hair, and all the dark hair turns red. So if you're trying to go red, I would recommend to check out the Loreal Hi-colors in red. They have dark red, they have magenta. I've used all of those and I love them. I've also used copper, which is what I was trying to go for today. But here's the experiment for today. I did just come back from Sally's and they didn't have copper. No copper. They only had dark red. They only had red. So I ended up buying two ash blondes, which I've never used, but it also says right here for dark hair only. So since it says for dark hair only, I'm guessing it's going to turn my hair ashy blonde. And I'm going to add two, what is this? Color boosters. I got two copper color boosters and I'm going to add those in there and see how that turns out. Okay, yeah, you put these into your colors. If I would have bought the copper one of these, I could have just added this copper in there and it would have given a color booster. So I'm gonna try that out. I've never done that before, but I don't see why it shouldn't work. But yes, I am not going to talk through this process. I'm just going to go ahead and simply start bleaching, dyeing my hair. I do bleach my hair, like I said before. It's just the last bleach I did, it was okay. It wasn't that bad, but I'm not trying to bleach my hair right now. And unfortunately, my hair is clean. I wasn't planning on dyeing my hair today, but I just so happen to be a little bored and now I have to dye my hair. But yes, let's get on with this dye. I don't know if I want to, I've filmed a video before on my bleaching process and on trying out a new bleach that I've never used before. It was like a review and I never posted it. So I don't know if I'm going to post this one, but we'll see. I am in the bathroom, so like the fumes of dye doesn't affect my babies, and I have the door closed. Also, I want to point out, I don't really dye my hair that often with like permanent hair dye. I usually always use semi-permanent, but the only times I ever do use permanent hair dye is when I'm going red or I'm just experimenting. Like the last time I had a really hard time taking out the color after I experimented was when I used henna for the first time. I used black henna on my hair. I don't know how, but I managed to take that black henna out. It was really hard, but it got out. And before this, I had a really, really bright pink, and then I added orange, like an orangey red on top, which made it red, and then I added more pink on top, which now has a magenta. And if I really want green, but I want like a lime green with dark roots, so that would consist of me bleaching my hair, and I don't want to do that right now. Also, if this doesn't work out, then I can always go blue and purple, but I have to wait. Oh man, this is strong. I've never used the ash blonde, so I don't know how it's going to work. I'm just being very hopeful. And usually every time I dye my hair or bleach my hair, I always tend to use 20 Developer, since I once used 40 and I was just dyeing my hair black. I don't know why I used 40. My mom actually bought it for me and we both burned our hair, but that was the first and the last time I've ever used 40. Surprisingly very nice weather today. It's been very warm, windy, and hot all week. And today it's actually cold and rainy outside. And it felt really good going outside. Okay, so I just added, this is what they look like. And I added one. And this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. So I still have to continue at mixing it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It won't take, or I'll burn my hair. But I don't think so. I think it'll probably won't take, if anything, which is fine. I mean, it's gonna do something to my roots, which is kind of what I mainly want. Okay, that is a very pretty color. I don't know if I should add the second one. Okay, let's just go with that one. Okay, so I never have a specific way I do this. Well, actually, the only specific thing I try to get done is I try to have my side section and my center very well done, and my entire face frame, because if that's how I position my hair most of the time. Well, those are the 3 ways I do my hair most of the time. So I don't want to have patches everywhere. I hope the lighting is fine. I hope it's not too dark or I'm too uneven. Let's try a little bit right here. I don't know what it's gonna do. I think I'm gonna add the second copper just in case. Because I did use 2 colors, 2 packets of the ash blonde. I just want my hair orange. I just want it orange. I've had my hair orange before, and I think the most prettiest orange I ever had, which I was mind blown, or one of the prettiest, the one that sticks out to me the most, is when I used the Lime Crime Lilu orange. It was so pretty. Okay, it took pretty much the same color. I also want to see is what it looks like adding it on top of semi-permanent. Okay, so this is pretty much what I'm going to keep doing my entire head. So I'm going to stop filming and I'll just come back once my entire head is already covered with dye. And hopefully it's enough because I do have a lot of hair even though it's short. Okay, I'll talk to you guys. Okay, so I finished dyeing my hair. I was only enough for the first half, not the back half, but that is fine. I don't mind having just half my head. Again, this is an experiment. See how it goes. Hope I'm not completely bald. Yeah. So I'll show you guys what it looks like tomorrow in daylight because it's already getting dark. All right. Thank you very much and talk to you guys later. Bye. It is not looking orangey at all. I've used copper before and copper leaves your hair orange, but I did use ash blonde and add copper in there. So I think I'm gonna look kind of normal. I think this is going to be a very normal kind of hair color because it's looking very brown. I haven't had brown in a while, so it's gonna be something new. But I do have a bunch of colors in my little color collection of something I can add on top, but I think this is gonna be good for me. I think I'm gonna rinse it and give it 10 more minutes and it's gonna out of my hair. And we'll see how that goes. Okay. Ta-da! This is what my hair looks like. It has been 1 day since I last recorded when I was dyeing my hair. And this is the end results. It is a burnt orange. It's actually a type of orange I really wanted, so it worked out. I didn't have enough for my entire head. I only managed to dye the first half, and all the back half I couldn't dye it because I didn't have enough and I didn't feel like going to Sally's and buying another tube of dye. So yeah, this is what it turned out to. It's a very natural looking redhead. I look like a ginger head. It's very natural. It doesn't look, it looks very natural. It looks nice. I like it. It reminds me of my grandma's hair because my grandmother would have, she would rock red hair and copper orangey hair until she died, which I think she was like 80 or something like that. But yes, this is what my hair turned out into. Since the dye did not, since there wasn't enough dye for my full head, I did end up making some bleach and bleaching the back. So if you see the back is a completely different color. So I hope I managed to show that off pretty good. But I think I'm gonna keep the color for a while, and my plan B was and is to go in with the orange. So I'm gonna try to get my hair as orange as possible. I like this. It's not me. I'm not used to these type of colors. I'm used to more of unnatural kind of colors, I guess you could say. I was going for a bright orange, like an orange where you're like, oh damn, that is orange. Not maybe that's a brownish orange. And I do like it. I do like the color. It's just, I feel weird. I have to let it warm up to me. But I might add a little bit more orange, semi-permanent color orange later in a few weeks. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to keep this as long as possible before I change my hair color again. But yes, I hope you guys like it. this little pigment, it did work. I mean, this was a complete experiment because if you remember, I had magenta hair, like a pink hair, and on top of the pink hair, I had just washed my hair, so my hair was like really clean. I did do L'Oreal Hi-colors in ash blonde, and because I didn't have no copper, I did end up putting some copper in there. And yeah, the color turned out, so it turned out very nice. I like it. I wanted it a little bit brighter because I've used the copper, the L'Oreal Hi-colors in copper on, I've used it myself and I've used it on other people, and the orange that comes out, the orange is just so beautiful. It's so bright, and that's what I was going for. But I think because I did have pink on my hair already, and because I also had the ash blonde adding copper on top of a color that was already there, the ash blonde is what I'm talking about, is why it turned out like this, I think. But it's not bad. It's a very pretty color. So if you're interested and there's no copper, you can make your own copper by getting some blonde and adding just copper color in there. But yes, I hope you guys like it. It's not me, but I will wear it for a little bit, I think. I think I want to go back to the Lilu from Lime Crime. That one was pretty, but I don't know if I'll be able to get there because my hair is already processed and I'm not going to do any bleaching right now because my hair is really damaged and I need to take care of it before I do something crazy like that. Yeah, that is it. I hope you guys like it, and yeah, thank you. Bye. Peace.